Alright, this is the Kogan 40-inch 5K for wide 4K, whatever you want to call it, IPS 2500R curved. What's really funny about this is the box is not that wide, so for a curved screen, you would think it would be wider than this. So it must be a really slight curve. It actually looks like nearly a normal flat panel. Got some more information here about where it's coming from. I can't see anything really interesting on here. Barely any branding on the box, but check this out. Please open and inspect the unit for damage on arrival and contact our support team as soon as possible. Are they expecting it to be broken? Is it like B tier panels that they just, hey, this might be broken, let us know if it is? A lot of faith in the product. One small hit here, another slight one here. It's probably fine. Nothing else remarkable about the box, just fragile. Alright, let's open it up, see what it's like inside. So unlike some of the ultra wides where the box can open completely, this one is just off here from the top, and it looks like I'm gonna have to pull it up somehow. Doesn't look like there's any handles. Okay, so we got it out of the box. Nothing on this side. This fell off. I am still not entirely sure what this is, so we will find out in a minute. Back here we've got the stand, cable. What are you? Just power. Some manuals. Oh wow, look at this thing. Whoa. Okay. How many watts are you? 24 volts. 120 watts. Wow, okay, that's a lot of power. This looks like HDMI, DisplayPort, looks like DisplayPort. And then this is the rest of the stand. Seems straightforward enough, so let's put it together. Let's see what it looks like. Here's another quick look at the stuff that we get with the monitor. Here's the 120 watt, absolutely gigantic hand for scale adapter. Wow, still huge. This is the legs, and it's an interesting look at this. You'd think this is right side up, but they're captive screws, and here are the alignment notches that will go into the other side. So it's gonna be fun figuring out how that comes together. And check this out, red everywhere. Look at this thing, so much red on it. Let's take it to the office. I have no idea how that will look, but look at it in the sun. Oh wow, why? Just make it black. And it looks like plastic. It's not a sticker. I can't just peel this off. That's gonna be fine. Okay. So I think I figured this bit out. It's actually designed to stand off the ground like this, and then that just comes down and aligns with these two, and then the captive screws would go up. So this is a stand put together. It looks okay. I don't know how I feel about all of this red. Bit of a gap here. Not horrible in terms of how solid it is. It looks like it will have height adjustment here. Alright, let's put the monitor on, see how it goes. Here we go. Monitor is somewhat open, ready to put the stand in. And check this out. I think this is what some people were talking about in terms of clearance if you want to put it on an arm. Cutout is fine enough, but look at these stupid notches. These will definitely, absolutely interfere with an arm. I have no idea why they've done it this way. You might get away with some washers here and longer screws. Future Pete here with a stand, and I'm trying to fit it in the cutout. The cutout is too small. The stand will not go in. The only thing you can do without anything destructive is getting longer screws, a bunch of washers, have the stand sit on the outside, and you can get away with it. So I think I kind of figured out what these red things are for. I don't know if there's RGB here. I can't get them to stick in properly, but they're supposed to clip in here and have that kind of effect. It does look pretty cheap back here without them. So I'm assuming they've planned it for for these to definitely go on there. It's pretty stupid. I don't know why they kept making everything red. It's not a gaming monitor. Well, this is kind of what the monitor looks like overall. Not bad. Let's turn it on, see if it has any dead pixels, input lag, response time. Let's have a look. Right, check this out, guys. I'm trying to plug in the power connector here. You can tell this font is super Chinese, straight out of AliExpress. Now let's try to plug in the power, and this is as far as it goes in. I can't push it any further. And it doesn't really click in place. You see, like, it really wants to unplug itself. That is not great. So I've got the screen working of Type-C to my laptop. It actually looks better in real life than on video here. It looks actually brighter. The camera is just struggling with glare. Not entirely unusable in sunlight, at least not direct sunlight. I have it as a slight angle, so it wouldn't be absolutely destroyed. Direct sunlight, I don't think it will do that well. Let's give it a go. This stand actually can swivel a little bit. Not unusable. Not horrible. Actually, somewhat surprised with what this thing can do. One gripe I've already found is there's the little nipple here at the back that controls everything. It's just when you press on it, you think you'll get menu. No, it turns it off. You press to the right to get menu, and you want to go into here. You press it, the entire monitor shuts off. The click is always turned on off. It doesn't matter what you're doing with it. So you have to remap your brain that, wait, hold on now. For me to go into the menu, I have to go to the left. And even though the submenu is onto the right, you keep clicking on the left. So again, more fun Kogan things. Overall, however, it seems fine. Input lag, just judging by how quick the mouse moves, I've seen far worse monitors in terms of input lag. I don't have anything professional that I can measure it with. This is pretty decent. You know, trying something like the UFO test. This video is at 30 frames per second, but to my eyes as well. I reckon if you're playing like a strategy game or a flight simulator or racing sim, this is extremely usable. Yes, bunch of ghosting, it's smearing a little bit, but if you're not playing a competitive shooter, not bad, really not bad. Future Pete here, looking at color uniformity, any kind of backlight bleed. It looks fine to my eyes. The cameras can exaggerate that a little bit. There's a little bit of vignetting around the edges. The panel is not fully laminated at the edges. There is something like 0.5 mm gap. You can kind of see it as hazy bits around the very edges of the corners. Overall though, it's quite usable. It's Kogan, but for $600, it is really not bad at all. I know I've said this like 8 times already, but I was expecting it to be absolutely unusable, but it's not. So what do you guys think of videos like this? I am happy to do them to help out the community. Just hit subscribe to see if there is demand for stuff like this. I find that there's a lot of good products that no one knows about, so do let me know. And if you have any questions, I'm keeping this monitor, so just leave them in the comments and I'll reply after checking. Thank you for watching.